Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Detroit here in Michigan for the running of the 2017 Michigan Cup. We have 12 entries, so let's go through them. The first is the Grobber. This should do well in this weight for age classic race, but you'd have to question the owner's choice of Donald Trump as the jockey. Apparently, Trump caused an uproar by sending a Twitter warning the other jockeys not to get in his way. Number 2 is for the Schlepter Krenk. Now, don't be fooled by its name. This is definitely an outside chance to win or to get a place at least. Number 3 is Kishmine Tuchus. Has had a couple of big wins recently, owned by the Parasol family, and the matriarch of the family, Ruth, was apparently featured in Forbes magazine as one of the world's richest billionaires. 4 is Schneller. As his name implies, he's a sprinter and could find this distance a challenge. And number 5 is Parmelach, who is a real stayer and should go the distance. Number 6 is the Reuter Rebbe. Now, this apparently is a sibling of Red Cardinal, who happens to be running in the Melbourne Cup later today. The Reuter Rebbe is one of the favourites. Shane Kate is number 7, and beautiful filly, and may have an outside chance here. Number 8 is Wilde Geier. This horse is a bit unpredictable apparently, and of course this is owned by the Chester family. Number 9, very popular at the moment, Fagula, owned by the Alpha Society Syndicate, and last week of course won the Cox Plate, so must be considered. Number 10 is Schwitzer. Schwitzer always looks good but never seems to perform on the big stage, probably an outside chance. Now, Winks has been a very controversial withdrawal. Apparently, the owner's mother was born in Budapest, and the High Court has ruled that the owner is actually Hungarian and not eligible to enter the race. And Krutz has been a late scratching. So we're just about ready to go, and as the last horse enters the gate, I think I'm putting my money on number 10, Schwitzer. This is, of course, owned an interstate syndicate, the Catoni family. Own this particular horse, and we're just about ready now as the last horse enters the barrier, and we're ready to start the 2017 Michigan Cup, and they're off. And the Grobber's got off to a great start. Number 10 has had a shocking start. It's actually in the rear. The favourite Schwitzer falling behind, but number 9 Fagler has raced to the lead already, and it's a very fast-paced race, with Fagler in the lead, followed by the Reuter Rebbe, followed by Kishmine Tuchus, and then for Schlepter Krenk. Following them is Schwitzer, followed by Wilde Geier, then the Grobber, and after that we have Schneller, Parmelach, and last of all, Scheinkate. And as they round the first bend, it's Fagler in the lead, followed by the Reuter Rebbe, Kishmine Tuchus, and for Schlepter Krenk coming in 4th. They're followed by Schwitzer, who's got a long way to make up the favourite, followed closely by Wilde Geier, then de Grobber, Schneller, Parmelach, and Scheinkate is still last. And it's still Fagler, followed by the Reuter Rebbe, closely by Kishmine Tuchus and Verschleppter Krenk. Fagler and the Reuter Rebbe are starting to break away from the pack now as they streak forward, and I wish the hell I could see what was going on. They're on the back straight, but my wife mislaid my glasses and I can't see a bloody thing. Number 4, Schneller, is moving up quite quickly, and number 10, you can see the back of that pack is starting to come forward and making his move now. And coming round the back turn, Fagel is still in front with the Reuter Rebbe falling behind a little. Kishman Tuchus, number 3, has come up, followed by Wilde Geier, now in 3rd place. And number 8, Wilde Geier, has now moved into 3rd place with the Reuter Rebbe, number 6, falling back into 4th. And as they come round the final turn, I still can't see what's going on because my eyelashes are blocking the binoculars. But Fagel has dropped out and Kishman Tuchus has now taken the lead. And look at number 10 come around the outside. The favourite Schwitzer is catching up. But with 200 yards to go, it's Kishmine Tuchus in the lead. Schwitzer's chasing him now. Number 4 is number 8, and the others look like they're out of this. And it's the 2-horse race now between Kishmine Tuchus and Schwitzer. And on the line, Kishmine Tuchus wins. And Schwitzer's the runner-up, and Wilde Geier comes in 3rd. And here's the Parasol family celebrating, and here's the rather reclusive Sam Parasol that doesn't like to be seen in public. So here are your 3 place getters. Kishmine Tuchus coming in 1st, followed by Schwitzer, and Wilde Geier coming in 3rd place. Well, that was an exciting race, but wait, don't hold your betting slips, ladies and gentlemen. There has been a protest. We'll just have to wait on this one. Apparently, Fagler has accused Schwitzer of some inappropriate touching, apparently in the third leg of the trifecta. Have to wait on the steward's decision on this one. No, it's been rejected. It turns out that Schwitzer is a gelding, and so he's been exonerated. And the winners stand number 3, number 10, and number 8. Look, that protest was never going to hold up. I reckon the only way Fagler would win if it would have come from behind. And now we'll return you to the Melbourne studios for running of the Melbourne Cup.